Hey everyone, it's the Smithsonian's birthday this week.
For 178 years, the Smithsonian Institution has been spreading and preserving knowledge through museums, libraries, and research centers.
The Cosmosphere, one of the world's premier space museums, enjoys the privilege of being Kansas's only Smithsonian affiliate.
Many of the artifacts on display in our Hall of Space Museum are on loan from the Smithsonian. The artifacts they loan us help us more effectively tell the story of the space race, from the start all the way to the end.
What better way to tell the story of the beginning of the space race than to have a model here of Explorer 1 on loan to us from the Smithsonian. Now this is actually a beacon engineering model that has been painted to interpret Explorer 1. Here at the Cosmosphere, we use this model to tell the story of the discovery of the Van Allen radiation belts and the story of the space race. We have Explorer 1 strategically placed next to our Sputnik model.
The United States and the Soviet Union were both working towards launching their own satellites. The Soviets did that first. The US tried right after the Soviets to launch the Vanguard 1 satellite, but this was ultimately a failure. The one that succeeded launched on January 31st, 1958, and it was the Explorer 1 satellite. In the payload section of the Explorer 1 satellite, James Van Allen packed a cosmic ray detector. He theorized that there were bands of extremely high amounts of radiation outside the Earth's atmosphere. These were eventually named after him and called the Van Allen radiation belts. The Explorer 1 satellite would continue to send signals back to Earth until 1958, and it would actually re-enter the atmosphere in 1970.
They had three main objectives. One was to dock with the Agena target vehicle that had launched before them. The second was to rendezvous with the Gemini 8 Agena. And the third was to perform 3 EVAs, 2 stand up and 1 outside the spacecraft.